Hello everybody, my name is Rayle Entair and welcome to episode 15 of EVE Online, The Prelude, a series where I discuss all things tutorial. As first things first, I have level 3 Galente Destroyer and level 4 weapon upgrades. Those are the skills that finished in the off time. I am currently training Drones level 4 and CPU Management level 4. I have also, during my off time, bought some implants. Let me find it. There it is. Augmentations. I've got a implant for perception, memory, willpower, and intelligence. Each of these give +3 to their statistic, which cost me roughly 40 million ISK, which is why I'm so poor now, down to 5 million ISK. But it was a good investment because it's greatly reduced the learning times of all of my skills that will require those stats. And I want to get one last augment for the charisma stat, but I need roughly 4 million more ISK. So, fair enough. Let's work on that right now, shall we? With exploration from Agal Vacolor. There we go. Agal. Cosmic Anomalies. Welcome, Rayle Entair. You must be here to learn about exploration? I'd be happy to teach you. Firstly, what is exploration? Exploration is the process of using long-range scanners to search vast areas of space. This method of scanning allows a capsuleer to find hidden areas that would otherwise be inaccessible. Some places can only be found by scanning them down and warping to them. Exploration is a career of great diversity. There are many disciplines and different areas for a capsuleer to focus on. Some explorers are archaeologists in search of ancient treasure. Others are skilled at finding scrap metal and valuable salvage, while others pursue even more varied and interesting avenues. If this sounds like an appealing career, then I can tell you more and explain your first assignment? Yes, you can. Objectives: drop off the Proof of Discoveries anomaly to the, station here. The rewards are the survey skill, which I have already purchased and leveled up, previous to this, for my mining ship, if you recall. Let me bring it up real quick, actually, for those who don't remember. This is how I can use my survey scanner to scan on asteroids. Back then it was a quality of life kind of thing, but now it actually serves a practical purpose. For it helps us scan space, not just asteroids. Let me get back to my Algos, though. Jester's Bishop. There we go. The bonus reward, if we complete the mission within 5.5 hours, is 91,000 ISK. And as a little tidbit here, it says at the bottom, cosmic anomalies are commonly well guarded. Those who hide away their in-space facilities usually have a good reason for doing so, and don't take kindly to trespassers, capsuleers or not. Alright, so we're off to find, well, quite literally, something. We don't know. We're off to find a cosmic anomaly. Alright. Let's learn about space. Oh. Excellent. Your first task will be to undock in a ship and get yourself ready to explore. Every capsuleer ship comes with a complex suite of sensors, which sift through a torrent of incoming data and formats it for visual display via your sensor overlay. Once you are in space, you'll need to enable your sensor overlay and look around for a particular site named Anomaly Training Site. This is a cosmic anomaly, which means it'll be easy to find, and there should be several present in the system. What is a cosmic anomaly? Anything unusual, anything that stands out in all of that empty vacuum. A hidden space station, for example, that sort of thing will show up on your scanners as an anomaly. Of course, the only sort of people who hide things out in deep space tend to be outlaws, so you should treat every anomaly with caution. Once you have located the anomaly, you will be able to warp to it. I will have further instructions for you once you've made it to that far. You needn't worry about combat ahead either. We've already cleared all of the hostile ships from these particular hidden areas. Your only task is to find one of them. Very well. What's your name again? A Gale. I'm gonna call her Gale for short. Gale seems like a much nicer name. Undock. Okay, I've warped to the system's sun just to get away from the banter of the station over there. It's a little noisy at times. So, finding cosmic anomaly. Well, where do we start? How about we have Aura tell us? Finding cosmic anomalies. Getting ready to scan. Every Capsuleer ship has the ability to locate cosmic anomalies as part of its basic sensor suite. When you're ready to begin scanning, undock in a ship of your choosing. Already done. Accessing the sensor overlay. Now that you are in space, you can access the sensor overlay. Open it now by clicking the scanner button on your HUD and selecting Show Sensor Overlay from the options. There it is. As you can see here, the screen is sort of digitizing a bit, and we can see there's a fair few anomalies in space already here. We've got some red triangles with some weird numbers and letter codes, and we have green ones here. What does it all mean? Let's have Aura tell us. Locating anomalies. The sensor overlay shows you the location of all cosmic anomaly sites in the system. Green diamonds, as well as the approximate location of any other sites that might be present, such as cosmic signatures, represented by the red diamonds. There you go. For now, we are just interested in the anomalies. Use the camera to look around and locate various sites in your system. Well, we can see a big group over here. Oh, there's one above us up there. And over here. Oh, there's one by the sun. One below us. And one over there. Okay, so there you go. We've located some anomalies. If you want more information on a particular site, just mouse over its icon and bring up the info panel. Like this. Save location. Well, there you go. We can see its distance, and we know where it is. It has a 100% signal strength, so we know exactly where it is. When you've identified an anomaly training site, just click the Warp 2 button in its information panel. Alright. Warp 2. Let's keep reading, shall we? Oh, that's it. Well, never mind. Thanks, Laura. That was some good information. So now we know how to look for these things. And I can also turn off the overlay should I need to, like this. Alrighty. Goodbye, Cooster's son. And in any moment, we will land. Aha, here we are. We have a transmission here. Can't make this window any bigger, can I? Oh well. You've done well. You are now inside a cosmic anomaly. Normally, there would be hostile ships present, but our people have already cleared the area. All you need to do now is recover the proof of discovery document we left there. You can find one of them in the nearby training container. You only need a single document. It will serve as physical proof that you have passed this stage of the tutorial, so make sure you recover at least one. Once you have it, bring it back to me and we can move on to more advanced types of scanning. Alright, let's go give her the document then, shall we? Alrighty, Agal, I have your documents. Complete mission. An Introduction to Cosmic Signatures. Excellent work. None. Finding anomalies will seem easy to you after a while, but those first few steps into exploration can sometimes be overwhelming all the same. Just keep it up, and I'm sure you'll do fine. Next up, I want to run you through a training area that will teach you about another type of exploration site. When you're ready for that, let me know. Alrighty. Request mission. And here it is, I see. Before we move on to advanced scanning, I want to explain a few things about the different types of areas you can find out there. Firstly, the method of scanning determines the results. The sensor overlay gives you a 100% signal strength only for cosmic anomalies. For other sites, called cosmic signatures, the overlay sensor only gives a low percentage signal. To be able to warp to these sites, you need to bring the signal strength up to 100%. And to do that, you need to use scan probes. There are several different types of signatures, and we're going to show each of them to you next. These hidden areas can have various different kinds of treasures inside, ancient ruins to sift amongst, secret data facilities to hack into, exotic gas vents to collect. There is a great deal out there for an explorer to uncover. Before we get to finding it all though, it will help for you to first understand the different types of sites you can find, what each offers, and what each asks of you in return. We've set up a training facility that will help you in this task. If you're ready to learn more, then we can show you some examples of what you might find out there, without you having to risk your ship in combat or learn how to scan these signatures down. Once you have an understanding of them, we will progress to that. Okay then. So, take this little course and we are granted a Navitas. Funny, because I actually built 5 of these things and then promptly sold them. Which is a nice ship for repairing armor to other vessels, which is nice, but I won't be using one. Also looks like a fish. Doesn't it? It looks like a fish to me. Anyways. Moving on. So, there are 3 known types of cosmic signatures: data, relic, and gas. Each signature type offers something different. You're about to travel to a training area that will introduce you to each type. I accept. Let's go see what we have here. Oh, excellent. Before I send you off, here is a ship that you will find useful for the assignment ahead. We'll be supplying you with various items along the way, so you'll need something with a well-sized cargo bay. Once you arrive, I'll be passing things over to a friend of mine, Rayle Isorin. She works for the Sisters of Eve as an advisor to Capsuleers and will guide you through the area. Don't forget, however, that you need to report back to me, not her. Well, very well, let's undock and go have a look-see about this training course. Okay, we're right away assaulted by a text box from Rayle. Greetings, pilots, and good work finding your way here. My name is Rayle Isorin, and I work for the Sisters of Eve as an advisor to Capsuleers in training. Although I'll be offering you advice as you go along, don't forget that you need to report back to your own agent. You've just arrived in the starting pocket of our training facility. Ahead of you is an acceleration gate. These powerful structures are able to fling your ship thousands of kilometers forward and deeper inside. In order to operate them, you must be within 2,500 meters and then activate the gate. You act as though we've never used one before, but alright, I will do that. That's it. Good work. You'll find acceleration gates like these in many sites you uncover. They will connect you to other pockets, often taking you deeper within the complex. You're now inside a supply area. Before we show you the different types of sites, we'll provide you with equipment you would normally need to find them. Over in the distance is a cargo rig named Exploration Supplies. Yes, there is. Inside it, you will find 2 pieces of equipment, a core probe launcher and 8 core scanner probes. Take them both. Very well. Oh, okay. First off, a lot of things. Let me stop my ship. First off, we have a text box, and secondly, this is 4 pieces of equipment, not 2. You lied to me. Nah, it's okay, it's fine. So we're given the probe launcher, the probes, as well as a civilian data analyzer, and a civilian relic analyzer. So I'll just take it all. Alrighty. Although the sensor overlay can find cosmic anomalies, it cannot get a good reading on cosmic signatures. Signatures are an entirely different class of hidden sites. To be able to warp to them, you need to use scan probes. Scan probes are deployed much like firing a missile, by fitting a scan probe launcher, lowering the scan probes, and then firing them into space. Think of scan probes as little ships, so drones, like we've been taught to use. They have built-in scanners just like yours, except these ones can reach out to 32 AU. You launch multiple probes at a time in a formation to maximize scan efficiency. They are even equipped with warp drives, so you can position them around a solar system without actually having to move yourself. As you might imagine, using probes allows you to cover a much larger area of space in a faster time. You will also You will also find a couple of civilian modules in the supply crate, Civilian Data Analyzer and Civilian Relic Analyzer. You will need these modules in later missions when you learn about some of the things you can do in the sites you find. You should fit them to your ship at the same time you fit the probe launcher. Take the probes and the launcher as well as the Civilian Analyzer modules, and head into the third pocket. This area will show you what a data cosmic signature site might look like. You're now inside what a data site might look like. Data signatures are found when your scanner detects an area with unnaturally high electronic interference. Electrical activity is a telltale sign of communications facilities, data storage hubs, and other similar areas. An enterprising capsuleer like yourself can train in the art of hacking, and bypass the security systems at these complexes to get at the valuable items and data hidden away underneath. There are many scientific and technological treasures that can only be found this way, such as unique blueprints and decryptors. In order to infiltrate these systems, a capsuleer needs to train to use data analyzer modules. When you are ready, head through the next pocket, which demonstrates how a relic site might look. Okay, onward. Alright, scan probes can also find relic signatures. These special signatures are found when your scanner probes detect an area with man-made structures, but little to no electronical activity or heat signatures. Typically, these sites represent ruins or abandoned areas. You're not just a starship captain. With the right training, capsuleers like you can become archaeologists too. You have the ability to retrieve valuable items from ancient ruins in space without ever leaving your ship. To recover items in this way, you will need to train to use the Relic Analyzer module. This advanced piece of equipment allows a pilot to quickly sift through ruins and recover anything of value. When you're ready to continue, use the gate to move to the final pocket, a gas site. Very well. Let's move on then. Ooh, shiny. This area represents what a gas site might look like. Gas signatures are found when your scanner detects an area where gas clouds have collected into harvestable clusters. I should perhaps point out at this point that Clouds found in these areas are used to make drugs known as boosters. Not all of them are illegal, of course, but the entire booster industry is quite shady. The type of booster you can make is determined by the type of cloud you find. There are two broad types of cloud to find. My goodness, how do I pronounce that? Okay. Hang on a second here, this might take me a few seconds. Mycocerocin and Cytocerocin. Okay, I'm gonna go with Bob and Steve. The two types of clouds you might find are Bob and Steve clouds. Of these two cloud types, there are 8 individual flavors to find. I won't confuse you with two main details right now. All you need to remember is that gas sites have gas clouds, and that those clouds can provide raw materials to make drugs. In order to extract the material from a cloud, a capsuleer needs to train to use gas cloud harvesters. This is the last area. You've made it through the training complex. Hopefully, from all of this, you've learned a few things. You should report back to your agent. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty. Let's head on back to base. Way over there. Alright, a fairly straightforward but useful course. Agal. Complete mission. Excellent work, Rayle and Entair. Hopefully, after all that, you've developed a basic understanding of the different types of cosmic signatures. Next up, we'll look again more closely at each signature type. Let me know when you're ready for that. Alright, well, I'm not quite ready yet. I think that'll be for next time. But this has been, well, rather interesting. I think next time we will go into more detail and depth about each type of signature like the woman told us about. Until then, viewers, this has been Rayle Entair, signing off. Take care, bye-bye.